Sure, hand now. Hi.
Wow.
That's good, wasn't it?
It's amazing.
Beautiful. Welcome to Smells
Beautiful.
Like... thank you. Welcome to Smells Like 90's Rock. Nobody is on this show tonight.
Hey.
Well, I don't mean nobody. Well, maybe a little nobody. But
hey.
It's all good. Hey, listen. Welcome to Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Hot Toddy. Sheila is still MIA. It's been over a month now since...
Has somebody checked in on her?
I guess I should.
Yeah, maybe text her.
Yeah, just like are you
make
still
sure she's
alive?
not dead.
Well, I mean, we have a group chat on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
And P.O.R.C and I have been communicating through it for the last month, and she has not chimed in once.
Okay.
So,
but you have her phone number, so maybe also just reach out.
Are you
through
still
her phone
alive?
number.
Well, I feel like we would have heard about her death if she had died.
You don't know that.
Stranger things have happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know about all that, but I do know that P.O.R.C is out tonight too, but he's sick. Remember he had a cough last week? Well, it turned into congestion. He's being a little whiny about it, so he's not.
You can't say anything. You are whiny every time you feel even
I have an
sort
excuse.
of bad.
I am a horrible patient.
So he's not allowed to be a horrible patient?
No, he's not.
All men are horrible patients.
Oh, he's the worst though. That's the thing.
Oh my Lord.
Hey, but in their place tonight, because they're not here, and I didn't want to do yet another best of show tonight. Baby J is here. Janelle.
I don't want to be here, guys. I wanted sleep.
Well, I kind of just sprung it on her last
minute. It's been a very long day.
Hey, P.O.R.C is going to be sick tonight, and I don't know if Sheila is ever returning to the show, so I'm going to need help tonight. So it's my partner in crime on the Superfuzz Productions YouTube page, and one of the members of the Smoking Hot Toddcast. It is Baby J, although she's Miss Pingrino on the tubes.
On the tubes.
And the Toddcasts. But...
I just worked 11 to 9 today.
Well, yeah, and that sucked. I know. Hey, I worked 8 to 5:30, and 8:30 to 5:30, and that's still pretty extreme.
Yeah.
That's extreme for me because I've not had a regular job until now.
Yeah, okay, mine was 10 hours.
Well, mine felt like 10 hours.
That's not how that works.
Because I'm talking to people.
So was I.
You know
I was being yelled at by people.
You know how rough it is for me to talk to people?
Every day of my life. This is every day of my life.
I get that. This is going to be every day of my life now.
I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah. But see, when I'm behind the mic or when we're in front of the camera, I am talking to a lot of people, but they don't accuse me of like stealing money from them because I work for a corporation.
That is literally also my everyday life. People thinking that, I'm banking the money from their prescriptions.
Well, if you were banking the money, I'd like to see some of it.
I would be like a freaking million.
We need to pump some of that into Superfuzz Productions.
Yeah. I would be...
We need to kick it up a notch.
I literally tell people on the daily if I was making money from the things you think I'm making money from, like AKA making drugs or selling drugs... I would not be working where I work.
No,
I wouldn't be.
No, yeah, neither would I. We would be on some remote island.
Yeah,
living the high life. Tibs the Cat would have the rule of the roost. Well, she already has the rule.
She already has.
But of an island. But of an island.
No, because she'd be like, "Oh, sand, gross.
I don't like it. Water.
My paws are dirty.
No, I gotta go back in. I can't do it. I need air conditioning and treat. And
my water fountain.
And sleep. Always. Yeah, her little water fountain. That's a whole nother thing.
Have you told anybody that she's gotten a water fountain?
I don't remember if I've told Sheila or P.O.R.C, and if that's the case, I don't remember if I've told you, the listener. So Tibs the Cat, you've heard me talk about her. A couple of years ago, we tried getting her one of those little water fountain things for cats. They just it just disperses water and they go drink out of it.
Because, rumor has it that cats like these because, moving water makes them feel like a hunter, blah, blah, blah.
My parents' cats loved it. They had 2 cats. One passed away. The other one's still alive. Both loved it. So we're like, get Tibs one. So I went and got her. We got her one. And
you went and got her one. I was going to say
you
lies.
You went and got her one.
I went and got her one.
And she hated it. Scared to death of it. Didn't like it. So then, like, okay, fine, whatever. And then what convinced you to get this one?
She was constipated.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Which didn't know cats could get constipated. I mean, I guess it is an animal. Any animal could get constipated, but
Right.
they said the best way is, maybe she's not drinking enough water, and the best way to get her to drink more water is to give her a fountain.
It wouldn't be Smells Like 90's Rock if we didn't talk about poop
If
a little
we
bit.
didn't talk about poop.
It's one of the trademarks.
So I was like, okay, we're gonna give it another go, but this time I bought whichever one said it was the quietest, because I really think that was kind of the issue of the last one.
It's too loud.
It was too loud,
noisy.
and so
Yeah.
it freaked her out because she was like, "What is this?"
But anyway,
So this one's really, really soft, like quiet, and she absolutely loves it. She drinks the hell out of that water.
she adores it, and I was just like, what is it with you? You say no, and then you say yes, and it's just like, what is
She
this?
did also gain a couple years in age in the process as well.
And that's another thing. I think animals and humans alike, when they get older, they start liking weird things.
Yeah.
Like my grandmother, I'll never forget this. My mom's mom, my grandmother, was very straightforward, like very like the classics. Like she enjoyed, like the Honeymooners and like Dick Van Dyke and she liked old timey comedians and things like that. She did not like anything of today's generation, which at the time would have been like the 90s, early 2000s.
Of today's generation.
Well, that's when she was
Our generation.
That was when she was older and in her final years, and
Heaven forbid those young kids.
she didn't like it. She didn't like it in the like she never we'd go to the movies all the time, even when I was a kid, but
Yeah.
she'd never go with us because she didn't like to see the. In her last few years, one of her favorite shows was King of the Hill. Every time you'd go into her house, it would be on. I don't know why. And my mom and I could never figure it out. Why King of the Hill? But yeah, she started watching
That's
King
a
of the
weird
Hill.
one.
It was like just so random. But yeah, she enjoyed watching King of the Hill. So I was like, okay. But yeah, so I think age does something to the creatures of this planet.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it makes you like things you didn't like before.